Hello, and welcome to the third part in the introductory course for Animation Paper, a simple and powerful tool for creating hand-drawn animation on PC and Mac. In this video, we're going to be going further into depth in the animation workflow and working with the xsheet in Animation Paper, including working with drawings, establishing timing, navigating through your drawings on the xsheet, and working with clone drawings. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the example file for this project by going to File, Open Scene, and I'm going to discard this because I don't want this scene, and Animation xsheet Basics. So in this file, you'll see that I have 3 drawings. And I'm just going to flip through those. Now, if I wanted to do an in-between on one of these drawings, I could add a blank drawing by going up to Edit, Add Blank Drawing, or Control and Command down arrow key. So now I have the 4 drawings, and the second one is blank. So I'm going to quickly go to the first drawing, pressing L to use the lasso tool, selecting, and then stamping, pressing Enter on the second drawing. I'm going to press X to use the cutter tool, and I'm just going to make a very quick in-between by cutting out this section here, and then using the pivot point, and then rotate. I'm just going to do an easy in between. It's going to cushion out. And then I'm going to flip through those drawings for 1, 2, 3, 4. So he sort of eases out of the first drawing into the fourth. Now I think I need one more drawing to cushion in. So I'm going to go back to my Edit menu, Insert Blank Drawing, which is Control and arrow key up. The new blank drawing will appear above and not below the current drawing selected. So again, just for speed, I'm going to use my lasso tool by pressing L. Then I'm going to go to the previous drawing and stamp. Then using my cutter tool, I'm going to quickly cut out the parts that I need. And then rotate them into place. Okay, then I'm just going to quickly cut out a couple other things to smooth out that in-between. And we'll do this just very quickly. Let's rotate that up, scale it a little. Gonna stamp that, and then just adjust this line here so it favors the last drawing. So now we have 5 drawings. I'm going to go ahead and flip through those from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and play that back, and it's playing at 24 frames per second, and it looks a little awkward playing back like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add clone drawings. Clone drawings are just copies of the original drawing, only used for timing purposes. In animation, we have terms like on 2s, or on 3s, or on 4s. That means one drawing exposed several times. Clone drawings increase the exposure of the original drawing without having to redraw. So I'm just going to go up to this first one, and I'm going to drag out from the first drawing. So it has 5 clones, and then 3 clones for a total of 4 frames, 1 clone, 4 clones, and then we're going to go and hold right there with a larger amount of clones. And you know what? One of these clones I don't need, so I'm just going to drag it up. And it's going to go right back into the original drawing. Now let's play that back. And it's a much more palatable move. So now drawing 1 is being held for a total of 6 frames. Drawing 2 is now on frame 7. Drawing 3 is on frame 11. Drawing 4 is on 13. And drawing 5 is on frame 17. And if you look down here in the timeline, we're going for a total of 29 frames. Clone drawings also have a setting that you should be aware of. If I go to the Draw menu and go to Clone Drawings Locked or Not, you can either freely draw on clones, so you can draw on the clone in the original update, or you can lock clones, so you can't draw on the clones themselves, only on the originals. I'm going to go ahead and leave mine on Freely Draw on Clones. Next, I'm going to go up to the xsheet menu. There's two modes for working with clones. There's Slide Mode and Add Clones Mode. And you can toggle between the two by pressing the T key. I'm going to go to Slide Mode. Slide Mode allows you to shift around the original drawings in and amongst the clones without changing the overall timing. So if I wanted to adjust timing between the drawings, I could move a few of these drawings and change the timing very drastically. Let's just go ahead and play that back. Now, changing the timing, it looks like the animation now has something of a hitch in it. It's not playing nearly as smoothly as it was. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the playback and undo the timing changes. There we go. Now in the timeline, if I want to navigate between the frames, I can go with my left and right arrow keys, which goes one frame at a time. Or if I press the up and down arrow keys, I will only go through my original drawings and not the clones, making for a little bit quicker navigation through the xsheet. A common frame rate for most animation is 24 frames per second. That is the bare minimum for the persistence of vision to perceive smooth motion. So in order for this animation to look smooth, it needs to at least be on 2s. So I'm going to go over here to this clone drawing, and then holding down Shift S, I'm going to clear the drawing. Now it's a blank original drawing, and also the clone underneath it is blank. After which I can just go ahead and in between through that. So I'm just going to go and put in a couple little lines. Nothing too elaborate for the sake of brevity and time. So I have that in between, but it's not complete. So say I would rather get rid of it for the time being. So with that drawing selected, I'm going to come over here to my toolbar and click on this little divided sign, which will delete the drawing. Then I can just add back that clone. Or if I don't want to do that, I'm just going to undo really quickly. I can go up here to the Edit menu and go Lose Drawing, Keep Timing, or the keyboard shortcut for that is /. Now that will lose the drawing in the middle and keep a clone in its place. Now perhaps I only wanted to change a little bit of one of the drawings, so I'm going to go down here to this frame, the last original drawing. I'm going to go about to the 6th drawing of the clones and select that one. And then I'm going to press the O key on the keyboard, and that is going to convert it to an original. There is also an Edit menu item, Turn Clone to Original. In this way, we have two of the same drawing. Only now I can go in and modify the second drawing. So as this chicken stares you down, I'd like to thank you for watching this third video in the introductory course for animation paper. These videos are designed to get you up to speed and quickly animating. In the next video, we're going to be diving even further into the xsheet and some of the more advanced xsheet operations. See you in the next video.